Hello, everybody, and welcome back to you guessed it. It's another episode of Rad Rants. Sorry, not the podcast. You wanna know why? Because we have terrible planning. Now, let me explain that to you, right? So, usually we record on Saturdays. We agree on a time, we text, and then we get in the call and we talk, we record. And your boy had a dinner at um, some neighbor's place, but that was before the time we usually record, for just like late at night for me and like an afternoon for Omar. So we agreed to record at 2 at Omar's time, and then for just like 10 p.m. for me. So I'll say this is at Omar's time. So no, I'll say it at my time just to make it like more clear. So it's 10 p.m. and I text him, "Yo, wanna record, baby?" And he doesn't reply. Half an hour passes. I text him again. "Yo, still down or what?" Then another half an hour passes. At this point, it's 11. I text him again. It's like, he's still. What about, want to record at some point? At some point, and then 11:45. I'm really tired. I've had a long day. 11:45. I text him. "Yo, you better respond or I'm going to bed." Midnight. I am struggling to stay awake. I'm waiting for Omar. But hey, he didn't respond, so I said, "Fuck this, I'm going to bed." So and then guess what? As soon as I went to bed, bing, I get a text, but that was after I was asleep. So, and he says, "Sorry, I died too," meaning he also fell asleep. But the difference is there's a 7-hour time difference. It's 12 p.m. for me, 5 p.m. for Omar, or 12 a.m. I guess for me, midnight baby, and 5 p.m. for Omar. But oh well, what can you do, right? You can plan, you can agree on a time and show up, but my god, it's cool. Is it though? Maybe, I don't know. But whatever. We were gonna talk about fashion. I was gonna school Omar. I was excited for it too, because I've been into fashion lately, and I wanted to talk about the whole how stupid the divide between gender is in fashion in general. How clothing should really not be classified by gender, but more by like category, like skirts are skirts, pants are pants. It doesn't necessarily mean that guys can't wear skirts or girls can't wear pants, or guys can't wear pearls or like paint their nails or stuff like that. Yeah. But the next day, Sunday, which is when we usually upload the podcast, I text him, "Want to record a podcast later? We still have time. It's just that Omar's gonna have to edit." And then he's like, "Can we record really late, 2 a.m. in Omar's time?" Which means, and then Monday I'm going to school, so 7, 8, 9. That's 9 a.m. for me, and that's when I'm at school. So, love that. But anyways, what can you do? Am I right, babies? Why am I saying it only as babies? It's kind of weird, but whatever. So I want to talk about it in the next podcast. So next podcast we're gonna talk about fashion again, or at least we're gonna try to talk about fashion if Omar decides to show up. We're gonna talk about my own style, Omar's style, me trying to like sew and do that kind of stuff, and how I style myself, the gender divide and men versus women. But in this Rad Rants, I thought it would be kind of interesting to talk about what music I've been into lately, because I listen to a lot of music. NF, great rapper, he dropped like 2 new songs, Clouds and Lost featuring Hobson, which is really cool. Hobson also being one of my favorite rappers. It's just his rhyme scheme, is the way he delivers his lines, just generally the way the way it flows, the energy behind it. It's just so hype. It's so good. And recently I've gone into Omar Apollo's latest album, Apollyono. Apollonio, I think that's what it is. And that is a great work of art. I mean, I like his Spanish song the most, Dos Uno Nueve. Which is cool. It's crazy because most of it I understand. I can gather here and there what it is, what he's saying, but mainly it's just the vibe of Spanish music. Like when you're singing in Spanish, it's like a different vibe altogether. That brings me to Kali Uchis. Kali Uchis's new album, like latest album that I've been into, is Sin Miedo. And of course you probably have heard at least one of the songs. Which, what was it? No, it's not Luna Enamorada. That's my favorite song off that album. La Luna Enamorada, because it's sort of, it's almost, she has almost haunting vocals. It's slow, it's heavy, it's great. But off that album you probably have heard Telepatia, because that was a big like TikTok sound. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, I'm grasping at straws here what to talk about, I'm not gonna lie. But let's talk a little bit about what should I talk about? Damn, I probably should have I probably should have prepared anything at all. But let's talk about what should I talk about? What should I talk about? Let's talk about MILFs. No, let's not talk about MILFs. Let's talk a little bit about Minecraft. Like the genuine simplicity of the game Minecraft, and how great it is. Although it is simple and the graphics aren't the best, it is just amazing. It's a creative sandbox of and you can do anything. You can just hang out with the homies, defeat the Ender Dragon, do that kind of stuff. You got hella mods as well. New updates coming out soon. 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. That's gonna be huge. Bigger Caves updates has been begged for so long, and I'm so glad we're finally gonna get it. And what's especially interesting about that is like the size of the caves, the variety of the caves. It's just gonna bring a whole new meaning to cave bases, because usually it would be a tiny little cave base, because usually caves aren't that big. But with the new cave update, those babies are gonna be cavernous. I mean, I get gigantic. Cavernous is sort of, that's a general term for caves, basically. No, but those babies are gonna be huge. Like, I think some really cool cave bases are gonna be made in the future. But yeah, I was so prepared to talk about fashion. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna come back to this and like how annoyed I am at not being able to record this week. So I was so prepared to talk about fashion. I was going to talk about about the pearls, about how I'm wearing pearls, even though that's like that's quote unquote for a woman, and rings and paint my nails because that's quote unquote for a woman, and how people have reacted to that. Because so far I've only gotten compliments from it. Only gotten compliments about what I wear. The pearls, my hair dyeing, my nail paint, except for everyone, except for my parents. They're the only ones who haven't complimented me. They're the only ones who think it's terrible and bad and should not be happening. I think at this point they've sort of accepted it a little bit more, because even if they say don't do that, I'm still gonna do it because that's me. I like to wear what I like to wear. And that's literally the whole what fashion should be for everyone. Wear what you like to wear. Don't let other people tell you that you're not allowed to wear, unless it's like a KKK robe or like some racist shit, or like some like something like that. Just don't wear that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But otherwise, don't let other people tell you what your sense of fashion should be. If you're one of those people that wear basketball shorts all the time, go for it. Even though I think it looks kind of dumb, it's your style, and no one can take that away from you. Even if you're one of those people that wears shorts out in the snow, yeah, more power to you. You're a different breed. If you're one of those people that wears pants in the summer, more power to you. I mean, I wear pants in the summer as well because they look good. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Beauty is pain. Gotta hurt a little bit to be beautiful, baby. That's why all artists are just slightly mentally insane. Oh my god. And talking about art, never mind. I'm not gonna go into that. But yeah, oh my god, I just wish I could have talked about this more and have something to like bounce back on. I probably could do a solo episode, get a couple guests on myself, and not have to do it with Omar. Which I probably should have done now that I think about it, because who even needs him? And this is why I always say that Omar is, this is why I always say when I intro the podcast, it's like, hello everybody, welcome back to the Unknown Podcast. I'm your host Rad, joined as most times by my co-host LifeAsOmar. And that's why I say as most times, because just like now, he straight up forgot, or he slept through it. And that's why I always say at the end, joined again by my somewhat wonderful host, that kind of stuff, that just subtle shade. And he was bringing it back. He wasn't missing as many days. He was editing more. But then again, the streak ended here. I'm gonna need to start counting how many episodes Omar has actually showed up in. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. Let's look up the Unknown Podcast on Spotify, which you should too, and follow us on there, by the way. That's gonna be real cool. Like, literally, that's like a cool thing for if you do that. Like, if you follow us on Spotify, you'll be automatically cooler. Like, okay, so let's see. Rad Rants, moving is hard. And then episode 24, episode 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then now. So that's what? 4, 5, 6, 6 episodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes. Hey, he made a full 7 episodes. That's not bad. And can you even believe that in episode 28, when he lost his headphones, when he unplugged his headphones back and he couldn't hear me, I said, guys, Omar doesn't get enough love. You should show him some love in the comments, or show him some love, because he deserves it. Well, guess what? I retract my statement. Omar, if you're hearing this, I'm not being serious, even though I kind of am right now. I'm kind of rolling with this right now. I'm on this energy. I got this energy right now. Hashtag Omar is over party. Omar, while I'm at it, this is gonna become a hate later to Omar. Omar, while I'm at it, what the fuck was that with your stream? It's not speed running Minecraft, but you cannot but right click, meaning you can't break or place you can't place or craft or use blocks. So that stream gave me an aneurysm. I'm sorry, it did. It was so frustrating seeing you do things that being so inefficient with it. So you had help from Momo. He's your block placer and crafter, but okay, I boot up your stream. I say, what? Let's watch it, because I missed it, because he always streams at like 3 a.m. for me. But let's watch it, because let's watch the VOD. So I'll watch it, and he breaks a tree, he breaks some logs, he has it in his inventory, gives it to Momo, and instead of while Momo's crafting, you know what he does? He just stands there. He doesn't do anything else. He just stands there and waits. He could be breaking more trees while Momo's crafting to be more efficient, because this is a speed run apparently. He says, and you know what he says? Oh yeah, I bet we can get a sub 20 minute into the nether. You know how long it took him? It took him like 3 hours, and I think he got into the nether, but he didn't get plays. Or I don't remember. I don't know. I couldn't sit through the whole thing. I skipped through it a little bit. I know at the end he just gave up. He was so pissed off. It was so funny. Oh my god. If here's one takeaway of Omar streams, that it is funny because he's actually bad at every video game he plays. But more power to him though. His latest upload on his YouTube channel was pretty decent, mainly because I was in there in the first scene, in the first Minecraft scene. It was me who gave him those diamonds that he spent on those bookshelves. Oh, speaking of, maybe go to the comments of that, click on the Rainy Days Creative comment and go to that channel and subscribe, because that's me. It's me, Rad. Yeah, Rainy Days Creative. Yeah, me, Rad, Manny, Moolah. And while you're at it, do the same thing with the podcast. Go to everything. Go to the podcast and everything. Do your thing. You'll be instantly cooler if you do. Share it with your friends, because if you're cool and your friends aren't, by even hanging out with your friends, you want your friends to be cool too. So share it with them too. Maybe not this episode especially, because this is just a rambling mind, Rad Rants, baby. This is so unorganized. Maybe you should have like one of the better episodes. Maybe the last episode was pretty good actually. Omar thinks he can take on a murder hornet, which is, he thinks he's an actual dumbass. So yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me what we should do to Omar to punish him. I think I'll end it right here. 15 minutes? No, 16 minutes. 17 minutes almost. Anyways, I was your host, Manny Moolah, or Rad. Manny Moolah, my rap name. Subscribe to Maybe it's creative, by the way. Subscribe to the Unknown Podcast channel. Follow the Spotify. Share with your friends, because if you do, your prank will be astronomically cooler. Anyways, I was your host, Rad. I will catch you guys in hopefully the next one, and hopefully Omar will be there too. And if he's not, you can flame him in the comments, or you flame him on his Instagram if he leaves that in the comments or whatever. Flame him on Twitter. I don't know. Flame him on something. If you know him in real life, just beat him up, please. Not condoning violence or anything, but I would beat him up too if I wasn't there right now. Oh well, whatever. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.